Now moving on to the third part of video, which is student life, campus life, weather, safety, etc. Let's talk about that. I'm gonna start with weather because right now it's super cold.
A snowstorm is set to hit the Midwest today.
And while it doesn't look like a whole lot here in New York City, since it's raining farther north, this storm is dropping heavy snow. Now with the Midwest digging out from a foot of snow and suffering through freezing temperatures. Snow coming down hard and fast in the Northeast overnight.
It's super cold and you won't be going out of your house for more than 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks because it's snowy and you just can't go out. Do you enjoy those kind of weathers? And if you do, that's great. If you like snow, that's great. For me, it was like a no, strict no. So that's the first thing you want to make sure is weather. Do you like the weather of that city which you're going into? Now moving on to student life. The first thing you want to check in student life is that do they have Indian student community, Indian student club, a student association. The reason I say that is because it's gonna make you feel home. It's gonna make you feel like a sense of community, a family which you have on campus, so you don't feel homesick. And also you will be celebrating like Holi, Diwali, Navratri. You will have like fun stuff on campus, so you're not just studying and hustling so hard, that you also have some enjoyment and entertainment in your life. If you have looked up those things, now look up this campus life. I really want to emphasize on student clubs for your major. What I mean by that, if you're going for MIS, you will probably have a business club, an entrepreneurship club, a startup club, something related to that. And if you have that clubs, you want to be in those clubs because when you participate in the events they create, or you are either a member who's organizing it, you make a lot of contacts and network, and that's a good segue into getting job and making your network in United States. I'm telling you and I'm emphasizing that it's the most important thing to get a job. The best part is that when they organize like talks and companies talk and they bring entrepreneurs and startups and all of that, you get to meet with industry people and you get to learn from that. You want to participate on all the events you have, and free food. So I think you should look up if your college has something like that. You can find all this information in Student Life portal or Student Campus portal or something like that. You have to just find for this. Moving on to the final, which is safety. I think safety is most important. Look up if there is any crime reported in around your college. I don't want to scare you, but that's important. You want to be safe and your parents want to be peaceful when you're studying in United States. And if you don't have this information, talk to your seniors and ask them how's crime, is it safe for you to be in that college area. Moving on to the fourth point, which is the most important, jobs and location. Okay, before I start talking about anything related to job and location, I want to mention something about Student Career Center. They are the most important for students who want to be successful after masters. So you have to utilize that resources. Each college will have a career center.
The Career Center, through its resources, I learned how to put together an elevator pitch.
The Career Center is always welcome. You can go in, have help with your resume, interview, or an internship can help you look for a part-time job.
Your gift will create real impact on campus and help ensure that UCLA students graduate with access to opportunities.
Our staff is available to help you discover who you are, build a strong brand, and market it towards your next steps. We do this through individual support, drop-in service, classroom presentations, and connecting you to employers through our massive career fairs, networking nights, and more.
They help you write a resume and they do mock interviews and they help you with your LinkedIn profile. They organize a lot of events on campus, where they bring industry people to talk about resume and all of that. Also, they will help you write your cover letter. So, you pay for all of these, so you have to make sure you make the best use of that resources which is available for you. Okay, so now moving on to the jobs part. I think the first thing you need to look up is career fairs, and that is again organized by Career Center. They organize job fairs and career fairs, whatever you call it, and you want to look at the list of companies who came to your college previous years, so you will have an idea of what colleges or what companies do come in your career fair and job fair. Okay, so now that you looked up the list of companies who are coming to your job fair and career fair, moving on to the next two tools which will be very helpful. And there are many other tools. I just use these two tools, but there are many others which are available too. LinkedIn and Glassdoor. First one is LinkedIn, which I have talked about in many videos, but I will talk about it again. LinkedIn, what you want to do is, if you're coming for computer science, data science, or MIS, business analyst, whatever major you are coming for, you know the job positions after your major. For example, if you're coming for MIS, you will probably business analyst, software analyst, project manager, product manager, whatever those roles are. Type that job position in the search bar and then filter it based on the city you are living in or your college is in. So that gives you how many local jobs are available for that role. And if there are not, don't freak out, it's okay. I think it's just good to see what's the demand of that kind of role in your city, and if it is local, there is more chances for you getting jobs in the local area. The other thing which you want to use your LinkedIn is by looking up the same job position but filter it through the people, and then also filter it from your college. You will get a list of students who have those roles and who have graduated from the college which you applied to or you are going to be, and then you can reach out to them and ask them how did they get the job, did they get through career fair or did they apply online, and also what area they are. Either are they still in that local area or somewhere near cities, or they're all the way far from San Francisco. Because what's going to happen is either you will be in the city which you graduated or somewhere close to your city, or you will be in California and San Francisco, because that's where majority of people are. So that's with LinkedIn, and there are many more features which I will make more videos on LinkedIn after this. But moving on to Glassdoor, I think Glassdoor is really good with knowing the companies in your city or in the college area which you are in. Same thing, just filter it through companies available in your city, and that gives you a good list. And similarly, you can do with the job positions and job role which you want to apply for in your city. I think that gives you a good idea of how much is the demand of the masters you are doing and the job role which you will get after your masters in your city. So you can compare the jobs opportunities based on that. Okay, so now that you finished all of this research and compile this thing and get ready for each college admit you have, and then in the next video we will compare each one with different colleges and see how to make that decision which one is better for you in the next video. And above all, I think regardless of which college you go into, I think you just have to make the best use of 2 years or 3 years, how many ever years it takes you to complete masters when you are a student, because you can make the best use wherever you are. I guarantee you that if you work really hard and if you focus on right things and if you utilize the right resources and network well, you will be successful. So it doesn't really matter which college you choose. I think how you use your time and how you manage your time and how you develop your skill set and talent, that's gonna make you more successful than the college itself. So focus on that, but do this research and then come back in the next video. We'll talk more. Until then, keep smiling and keep hustling.